Hello and welcome to World Traveler Cooking, where we cover interesting foods and interesting cuisines from around the world. Today we're going to make a Lithuanian pastry called Grietiniečiai. Grietiniečiai, I think I've probably butchered the pronunciation. The name literally means Greeks, and this is a cheese pastry, slightly sweetened. Well, typically more than slightly sweetened, but I've cut down the sugar on this version. I'll post in the comments the original amount of sugar as well. And so we have three parts of the recipe. The first is the dough, where we have 300 grams of flour, to which I've added 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda and a pinch of salt. We'll have 1 egg. Originally 100 grams of butter, I've cut this down to 50. We'll use 100 grams of butter, at least slightly softened, and 100 grams of sour cream, so it's about half this tub. And for the filling, we have 25 grams of flour, 100 grams of farmer's cheese or curd. I just made this a moment ago. It's a bit more than half a liter of milk, boiled with a little bit of vinegar, curdled nicely, strain it out, there you go. Otherwise you can just buy some paneer. That's basically the same stuff. You could probably even use ricotta. We'll have an egg, 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar, with some more vanilla sugar. So I've added about 2 tablespoons of sugar and about 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla sugar. And yeah, I think I mentioned 1 egg in the filling. And then we'll use 1 more egg for an egg wash later. So let's go ahead and get going. This won't take us very long. So first, let's make the filling. I'm just going to start by cracking my egg into the bowl here, and from here we're just going to stir in all of our ingredients. There's nothing particularly fancy to this. Just pour the ingredients together and stir them up. And I'm just using a fork here. So I do recommend a stand mixer here. It'll make some things easier. So first, I'm just going to start creaming the butter and sugar together, and I'm just going to let this go for several minutes. Once things are creaming relatively well, I'm going to just pour in this very slowly. Let it mix in completely. And I'm just going to let it completely continue to mix for a few minutes. But I want this to form a stable emulsion, so it's going to take a little while. So when this is nice and stable, I'm going to add a spoonful of sour cream, one at a time until I reach my 100 grams or so. And I'm going to let it fully incorporate in between when I add bits. I'll be back when this is all done. So once this is really smooth, we're going to start adding our flour. You want to be careful not to overmix. So I'm going to start stirring this in. And basically as soon as it's incorporated, we're done. And here it's all incorporated. So we're done with the dough. And we're ready to start forming these. So now we will roll these out to rough 1/2 centimeter or 1/4 inch thickness. Try and maintain as close to a circle as we can. This is easiest if you rotate the dough around a couple of times while you're doing it. This looks about right. And then we will fill it with, maybe a heaping teaspoon worth of filling. And then fold it over the top. We're not going to press it hard together, but we are going to fold it. And we'll do this with all of them. And I'll be back. Now we will brush with the last beaten egg as an egg wash. And we'll get ready to put these in the oven. And here they are, right out of the oven. I may have cooked them a little bit too long, but that's alright. I cooked them for about 25 minutes instead of 20. But the tops are looking great. Let's let them cool here for maybe 10 minutes. And then I'll be back to do a taste test. And now for the taste test. I really don't know what I expected, but this is quite different. I expected a cheese-filled pastry, but because of the flour and the filling, it kind of formed sort of more like a bread instead. So this came out more like a cake or a cookie. The inside is a little bit fluffy. The pastry is quite rich. The interior is quite moist, but it's still very bread-like, or cake-like. This is very good. It's also very unique. I don't think I've ever had anything like it. Now, if you find this content useful or interesting, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have anything to say about this video, love to hear from you in the comments. Recipes in the description. Bon appetit, and see you next week.